Now you
Oh,
can.
okay. Okay, yeah.
That's the stuff.
All right. Good afternoon. We're back again. Today is Wednesday. I'm gonna have to start telling y'all the date because I be forgetting. Today's Wednesday is April 22nd, 2020. We're still in COVID-19 quarantine. Um, so today we have Miss Davis again from the Isaac Ware site. She's going to do hot stuff, I know, with Scoville something. So I'm just gonna turn it over to her and her lovely assistants.
All right, can
Cool.
everyone hear me? Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. I know you can hear me. If you can hear me, make sure you give me a thumbs up. Okay, cool. So this is Miss Davis. This is my assistant, future Dr. Davis, and he's going to be helping me today with my hot pepper challenge. But before we get into that, I was going to share a little bit of science. Out of your mouth and your nose that reach your brain. So I'm going to share my screen and play a short video. You guys can see it, and hopefully it doesn't lag or anything. And then we're going to play a quick game. Go on it. Let me see if I can get you. Go ahead. Okay.
They can see the video.
You've had this before. You know that mouth on fire experience. The sweat, the tears, the pain, all from something so little and friendly looking. So what is it about one of these little guys that can bring a person to tears? Well, it all comes down to chemistry. We're going to cut to the chase. It's capsaicin. Capsaicin is a colorless, odorless substance, most typically concentrated around the tissue of a pepper, that gives you that mouth-on-fire feel when eating something spicy. Capsaicin is not hot. That's right. Hot peppers are not hot, at least not of a thermal persuasion. We just perceive them as being hot. So maybe they are hot. Now we'll save that debate for a philosophy video. Anyway, capsaicin in hot peppers or spicy foods binds to TRPV1 receptors that live in your mouth and in other tissues in your body. Among other things, this pain receptor detects hot substances like boiling water or piping food, as well as acidic and some bitter substances that could cause damage to our tissues. But capsaicin molecules fit into TRPV1 receptors. So when eating a jalapeno or something with capsaicin in it, the capsaicin binds to the TRPV1 receptors of neurons in our mouth, which sends neural signals to our brain telling us we're eating something that we shouldn't be. Capsaicin is perceived as pain, causing our brains to send chemical signals to the body to get that out of our system ASAP. This is why when we're eating something spicy, our noses start running, tears stream from our eyes, we want to drink something cold. Our body is doing everything it can to get this substance out, or at least to squelch the heat we're perceiving. The higher the amount of capsaicin in a pepper, the more there is to bind to your TRPV1 receptors, and the more intense your reaction is to that pepper. This intensity is measured on the Scoville scale. Okay, say you just bit into a ghost pepper. Capsaicin binds to TRPV1 receptors all over your mouth, and you feel like you're on fire. Everyone is telling you to reach for milk to alleviate this hell, but why milk? Let's look at the molecules. Capsaicin has an end with a long hydrocarbon tail, meaning it's nonpolar. And one thing about nonpolar molecules is they dissolve in other nonpolar substances, like dissolved flake. Water is a polar substance, so drinking water after eating a hot pepper is like mixing oil and water. It won't work out that well. Water will spread the capsaicin around your mouth, intensifying the pain. But milk contains nonpolar molecules, so the capsaicin will dissolve in the milk and wash out of your mouth, giving you sweet, sweet relief. In addition to their nonpolar powers, Dairy products contain the protein casein, which attracts capsaicin molecules. So milk or ice cream actively pulls the capsaicin molecules off your TRPV1 receptors and dissolves them. And there's good news for those
Never hear me? Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. Can you hear me? Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. Okay, cool. So basically, just summarizing the video, when you encounter something hot, because I think I have requested you guys to get like one of your favorite spicy foods, and it's not actual food, it's the chemicals inside of, let's say, are eating Takis, because I know everyone loves to eat Takis or hot Cheetos. So basically, you guys are eating something that has that capsaicin in it, because sometimes they use compounds from those peppers onto those Takis or hot chips, and then when you eat it and those chemicals mix in your tongue, it sends a basically a message to your brain saying, like, pretending like your tongue is on fire, and so that's why you sweat this, that, and the third. So I want to share my screen one more time. Well, actually two more times, just to show you a quick little PowerPoint explaining just two slides, explaining what those looks like. So let me pull this up. And so basically, what are Scoville units? So basically, what they are using measurements of heat in chili peppers. So basically, they're measuring how hot chili pepper really are. So everyone knows basically what jalapeno pepper is or cayenne peppers, but actually the hottest pepper that was ever recorded is the ghost chili pepper, or no, that's the other one. Was the Naga pepper. It's like a pepper in India, but the current Guinness World Record holder for the hottest pepper is the Trinidad scorpion pepper, which and then the other pepper came in and it's like being measured by another organization. But basically, when they're cooking with these peppers in these other countries, or sometimes they use them in restaurants in the United States, they have to wear like thick gloves because the seeds from the peppers are strong enough to like leave pain in your mouth for at least 30 minutes. And the same pepper has the ability to make you sweat for almost 2 hours. And they also use oils from these peppers on fences to ward off elephants in different countries. And also they use some of these ingredients in grenades as well. So going to the next slide. So this is just some information about the Scoville unit and basically how they measure peppers. So you have at the bottom a red, well, the very, very bottom, which is 0, you would have a bell pepper. So a bell pepper would be 0. And so this scale was invented by a pharmacist named Wilbur Scoville, and he wanted to measure basically how hot chili peppers were. So in 1912, he came up with this technique of measuring chili peppers. And so basically just summarizing what he did. So the capsaicin on the chemical that's inside of the pepper to see how much it would need to be diluted by sugar water for it to basically be ineffective. So for example, if you ate a pepper and then you drank 500 glasses of sugar water, not to say that you can like realistically drink 500 glasses of sugar water, that would be ranked as a 500 Scoville unit. So let's say, for example, at the bottom, a red chili pepper is between 5 to 750. You would have to drink about 500 glasses of water to completely dilute that compound out of your mouth. So going back to my screen again. So I just want to see if everyone can see me and hear me, because I know sometimes we have delays. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. Okay, everyone's still with me. Great. So this is what I want you guys to do if you are with me. I actually have a Kahoot pulled up, and a lot of times I play this with my other classes in class, and also I kind of found a way to play it online. So if you would like to log in with a device that you may have, or you can just open up another tab if you're on a computer or a tablet. So this is what we're going to do. Just hold up one moment. I'm going to share my screen so you can see. Basically, this Kahoot and peppers. And so I'm going to share the code and see if you can type in your first name to play the Kahoot.
once you put the code in. So I'm gonna mute this. So if you can, see if you can log into this Kahoot. And it's about 10 questions. And basically, you're just going to just test your knowledge that you've basically learned or already know about peppers. And I'm going to get a couple of players in to see if we can get a couple of players to compete with each other on the Kahoot, the hot chili pepper Kahoot. So we got 3 players. Good, good, good. And so the code is 2202509. I'm going to see if we can get one more person to get logged in to see if we can play. And it takes a minute sometimes because it's like sometimes there's a delay. So I'm just going to give it a minute for anyone else extra who wanted to log in to play. So we got Talasia and Knight, Jamie, Nigel, Alex, Winter Night. Let's see if we can get one more person and we can make it even. We can go ahead and get in. And then we're going to get started with the good stuff. Come on, let me get one more person in. Get one more person in. It can be a parent. It can be one of my other adults. Just anybody who wants to see if they can get in. One more person.
They get classmates too.
All right, Miss Rucker. Well, all right, India. So like we got about 7 people in. So we're going to go ahead and see if we can get started. So on the screen, like you normally play Kahoot, the questions are going to come up and you just pick the correct color. So here we go. So measurement of pungency. So next, Miss Rucker got first. What pepper is this? Carolina Reaper, that was more of a guess, so that's a good one. Nigel. What is the third hottest pepper? So that was more of a guess because I don't think that was in the presentation. What is the least hottest pepper in the world? Alex Torres is in the waiting.
That name sounds familiar.
recipe least. All right, Alex. Might just screwed up. All right, we have Alex Torres. We have Monica. All right, so can you guys hear me? Give me a thumbs up. Oh, India. She was like, oh, I wish I would have won. Okay, so now on to, I guess, the fun stuff. So, like I said, I have my assistant here. Let me see. Check them and see if there's any questions. If you have something hot at this time, you want to take part in our little hot pepper challenge. We're gonna, me and my assistants at this time, you must put your item that you have, your favorite spicy food, and your milk or dairy product. And so, let me see. Let me sit up here. He's just looking. Can you see him okay? Okay, I'm gonna give you guys a minute to grab something spicy and grab your milk. We're gonna go ahead and get started. Okay, so we have here last one. BA. Okay. So any hot food would do. It doesn't have to be a hot pepper. So if you got hot chips, hot sauce, a bell pepper. I didn't have a bell pepper, but I didn't really think that was gonna be spicy enough. Whatever you want. I mean, if pickles is too strong, or mustard, or whatever you like, just whatever. So we're gonna test. Basically, I have some yogurt here. I have some sour cream and some milk, and so we're gonna try each one of these items and see which one of these dairy products basically, I guess, puts the fire out. Okay. So let me get my knife right here. So first I'm going to start with my, let's see, my red chili pepper. That's the red chili pepper. And as you can see, my red chili pepper is between 500 and 700 Scoville units. So I'm going to take my knife here. We're going to cut it. I'm going to cut it down the middle. Okay, so go ahead and assist and pour some. Well, let's go ahead and pour the milk just in case we need some milk. And so I'm gonna go ahead and cut it. Ooh, you know, I'm put some gloves on. I'm put some gloves on because I don't want no. I don't want to accidentally be cutting the pepper and it get in my eye, and then I'm have to see y'all later. No, pour the milk in the glass.
I thought you was gonna cut down the milk.
I'm good. So just hold on. So we have a red. We're gonna start with the red chili pepper. We're gonna go from the least hottest, and we're gonna get gradually hotter and hotter and hotter. And so this is a red chili pepper. And so this is kind of like on the bottom of the Scoville. You know, I don't want to get no pepper juice in my eye. Okay. And we're not gonna take no wimpy. We're not gonna take little wimpy bites. We're gonna take some real big girl, big boy bites, right? Yes, no. Yeah, he said yeah. He said yeah. He said right. So I'm gonna get a good slice of it. You have to eat the whole thing, and you can't spit it out. You can't spit it out. Okay, you can't spit it out. Okay, here we go. So I'm cutting it, and so the red pepper has 500, 700 Scoville units. Okay. Okay, hold on. And so let me scoop this over a little bit. Okay. And so there we go. Just the red chili pepper. So assistant, here you go. That's a nice size. What y'all think? That's a good size. There you go, assistant. Hold it in your hand. Okay. And this one's mine. So I want you to think I'm just giving him just a little teeny tiny bit. And so right here, don't ask me why I got a huge bowl of yogurt. This is my yogurt. This is a bowl of yogurt. And we're gonna try a bite with the yogurt. And then we have some sour cream. We're gonna try with a spoonful of sour cream and see if that put it out. And then we're gonna try some with some milk. Okay, so you ready, assistant? Okay. So you ready? Mm-hmm. Cheers. Okay, here you go. You first. You go first. That's hotter than I thought it was gonna be. Oh. I'm gonna try the yogurt. I'm gonna try the yogurt. Try the yogurt. He's snotting, y'all. Oh no. He said he gonna take it like a man. Gonna take it like a man. Okay. That's hot. That's hot. That's the red pepper. That's the red chili pepper. Where you going? The milk right here. Where you go? During the milk, why you can make it worse? I mean, the water make it worse. Poor thing. During it, you're not supposed to. You don't watch the video. They say don't use water. Just drink the milk. You gonna try the yogurt? That's better. Have a seat. That's the. Don't have a seat. It's eyes watering. Sit down. Where you going? Just sit right here. I'm gonna take a little sip. That's the red pepper. That's the least hottest of the. I ain't even make the deal. You ain't going away. So we're gonna try the Habanero pepper next. But this one's so.
Keep talking, Miss Davis. You're sticking a little bit.
Eat the yogurt, sweetheart. Okay, this is the Habanero pepper. It's a nice size. Nice size. You gonna try it? He's still working on as the chili pepper, the poblano pepper. He said they come big like this. Some people roast them. Whew. All right, you ready? You ready? He getting ready, y'all. Gotta give him a minute. You ready? Okay, here you go. Here you go. So he got it, y'all. So we're gonna cheers. So this is the poblano pepper, 1,000 Scoville units. Dorian, you can sit down. You don't have to stand up and drink the milk. It don't make it cooler. I'm gonna have to. He's still eating milk. I'm gonna have to leave him behind, y'all, because he ain't gonna make it. He's a vanilla. I'll leave it at that. So you ready? You not ready? He got a mouthful of yogurt. He got a mouthful of yogurt. He's gonna eat the whole bowl of yogurt. You need a napkin? Okay, here we go. I'm counting. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. It's not bad. This one ain't that hot. I promise, it's not that hot. Eat it. Okay, it's not that hot. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. It's not as hot as it seems. Go ahead. His eyes watering, y'all. His nose. His nose.
Let's check in with some of our other kids. I see Nigel and India both have some stuff over there that they're eating. Nigel, Nigel, what are you eating? Hot Takis or something. Hold on, say it again. Okay, what are you eating, Nigel?
Ma'am?
What are you eating?
Oh, so see, the thing is, I got hot chips and jalapeno peppers. Yeah. And so I tried the jalapeno peppers with the hot chips, and it was very hot.
Ooh, that sounds hot.
My family was helping me out doing it too. They were doing it too. Y'all say hey. Y'all say hey. Hey, y'all. Hey, what's up? Hey, guys.
Okay, what about India? I'm trying to give Miss Davis a little break. That son look like he about to cry tears. Right. India, I see you over there with a plate. What are you eating?
I got jalapeno peppers and some hot Cheetos.
Jalapeno peppers and hot Cheetos. So I'm gonna try the jalapeno pepper. Go ahead and taste it. Okay, so here we go. Jalapeno. Not bad. I'm gonna need another piece. It's not that bad. It's not. You try it? He ain't gonna make it.
I can't stop laughing at him. He taking everything. Sour cream, milk, yogurt.
He putting the sour cream on the pepper. He putting it on the pepper.
I can't.
He putting it on the pepper. It's not that hot. Go ahead. Just dip it in the yogurt. Dip it in there. I'm gonna eat the other half for the jalapeno pepper. It's not. I like spice stuff. It's not that bad.
Jalapeno pepper isn't that bad if you're not eating the seeds. So the seeds are the part that are hot.
I think that's what it was, because in the chili pepper we got the seeds, and on the rest of them I think we eat it wasn't that bad. So you all right?
I see the tears in his eyes though.
He drinking his milk, my milk. It's not that hot. Taste it. This one ain't got the seeds in it.
It won't go away.
He said it won't go away. Okay. All right. Next we have the Serrano pepper. This is Serrano pepper. The Serrano pepper is 8,000 to 23,000 Scoville units, depending on the heat or the hotness. Ooh, you must have got a seed. Woo. So I'm gonna cut this one because he made it past the first hot pepper. He said I ain't gonna make it. Throw me some milk. I know this was gonna be hot. This one, I'm gonna put a couple of seeds in this one. I'm gonna make sure I get some seeds in this one. He gone. Oh, he gone. He gonna go get some more milk out. You have to excuse him. All right. All right. So this is the next. This one got some couple of seeds in it. Because a lot of times the capsaicin or the hotness, I guess you can say, more chemicals are inside of the seed. So it's supposed to be a little bit spicy when just the seeds. Alex Torres says, my hot sauce is very spicy. More caliente. All right.
Wait, let me show you that he is literally taking hot sauce to the head.
All right, Alex. Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Hey, tell your mom, I didn't put you up jerking up all the hot sauce now, because y'all got to save some of that hot sauce. You run to the store like we were. So this is the Serrano Pepper. This is the Serrano Pepper right here. This one. My assistant, I think he retired for the day. I'm gonna try the Serrano Pepper with the yogurt and see if it'll cool off. So here I go. Ooh! That one hit me in the back of the throat. Ooh. It hit me. That one hit me in the back of the throat.
So which one are you eating to try to cool it? That's the yogurt?
It's the yogurt. It's the yogurt. It's the yogurt. It ain't doing that. It ain't working. I'm gonna try the sour cream. Woo! I'm gonna try sour cream. I'm gonna try the sour cream. I don't reckon either. I'm putting some milk. Woo! Here's my milk. Ooh, the outside of my mouth burn. The outside burn.
I see her eyes watering. Let's check in with some other kids. Okay. I see Jamie. Jamie, what do you have on the phone? I saw some green hot sauce. I know Miss Maiden has some hot stuff over there.
Swift
burn. Ooh, that sounds hot.
The other one. Then she did this one.
Chipotle.
Then you tried that one. Then she went to Scott's Point. Scott, turn around, make sure you see it. And then that's the last one. That's it.
I'm sweating. It hurts so bad.
Her eyes were watering.
Alex said, wait, let me show y'all Alex over here down in this milk. There's milk all over his face.
I'm finished. I'm done.
Alex said he's finished. For all my Isaac students, Miss Davis is on the call. She came and visited us on a perfect day.
I got one more pepper left.
Don't do it.
I got one more pepper left, so I'm about to go.
Don't do it.
I ain't gonna eat the seeds enough. Woo! Ooh, my goodness. I'm gonna tell people eat that.
I told you.
Do I have anybody else over here trying the peppers or something hot? Melanie, are you trying something hot today? Yes? Okay, hold on. What are you over there trying, Melanie?
I tried a hot wing. And
hot wing.
They're not so bad.
let me ask you this, guys. Somebody tell me what chemical, if you can remember, makes the peppers hot? Start with a C. Somebody, anybody? And start with a C. Start with a C, not S. It's a chemical. Anybody want to chime in? Anybody remember?
You see how
I see how you do that. I'm sorry for laughing at you. So anybody raise their hand? I can't see. So the chemical inside the peppers
Oh
that make
wait, let me see. India has her hands raised. India, what do you got?
Is it the seed?
It's the seeds that make it hot, but it's a chemical
It's a
inside the seed.
chemical.
It's called capsaicin that makes it hot. The seeds make it real hot. So here, this is the last pepper, y'all.
I heard they taste like.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna have to go. So this is the habanero. This is the hottest pepper I could find at the grocery store. All them other peppers that they have, it was listed as like 1,000 and $1 million. I think they sell them at them other restaurants that I don't frequent. But I'm gonna pour me some milk. Cause this is supposed to be the habanero pepper. So for y'all with the habanero sauce and all of that, I don't think I can try this with the seeds because otherwise y'all might not hear from me for a while. So this one is 200,000 to 350,000 in Scoville units. And so when we did the chili pepper, this had the least amount. I'm sorry, y'all. This one had the least amount, and this one of the ones I have has the most. And so the red chili pepper was that's the one you bit into with the seeds. If we got cut up with the seeds. So, all right, it's the last one. Here we go. You cut it open. You want a piece? You want to try it? I'll give you a piece without the seeds on it. You a piece without the seeds. Ooh, it look hot. We're gonna definitely get a piece without the seeds. Okay. I'm gonna have to be a punk on this. I'm scared. I ain't never had a fresh habanero pepper before. Ooh, it smells hot. Ooh. It smells hot. It smells hot. Pour you some milk, son. There you go. Pour you some milk. You gonna do the yogurt? So he said he gonna try it with the yogurt. Oh, he gonna try it with the yogurt first. And so here we go. Last one. Hottest of the hot. Last of the Mohicans. You ready? You go first. You gonna dip it in the yogurt first?
I'm gonna let you.
He gonna let me go first, y'all. He's so nice. All right, count of 3. It's same time. You ready? 1. I think our internet connection froze. I'm just playing. Okay. Okay, here we go. 1, 2. Make sure no C's on 3. Go. Mm. 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 Go on, get the yogurt. You wanna try the yogurt? He put it behind his back.
No, I didn't.
Where is it?
No, I didn't.
Let me see. He put it behind his back. Let me see.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Let me see. What's behind your back? He put it behind his back, y'all. He threw it on the floor.
This is the most entertaining lesson.
Did he throw it on the floor? I couldn't see.
No.
Did you throw it on the floor?
It's not on the floor.
Where is it? You didn't eat it. He threw it behind his back. You let me eat it myself. Forget you then. You know what? I'm gonna try the yogurt first since he done threw the jalapeno behind the habanero behind his back. It's supposed to be like the sugar, the sweetness is supposed to also help. So you should also they say you can drink something like sweet, like a soda, but not like just water. Okay, that ain't helping. Try the sour cream. sweating. Hold on. Okay. Eat some sour cream.
Actually, it's true. I still got the
Man, no, someone. I know he still had it. I know he still had it. Okay.
Is this supposed to be worse?
Man. I hope I drank up all the milk. It ain't no more in the house. I'm not going to the stove.
Miss Davis, Jermaine then came in.
Uh-oh. Hey, I told him I'm drinking up all the milk in the house, and I'm not going to the stove again, so he got to drink water. He going to throw it behind his back. Jesus, take the wheel.
Alex has the whole gallon of milk sitting by him. Oh, that was so funny.
Whew.
So I'm gonna check in with Jamie again because she's the only one that probably eating something as hot or close to hot. So Jamie, how was the hot sauce?
It was okay. This is Miss Maine's hot sauce. Can you hear me?
Yes,
Okay.
with the scorpion pepper.
And this one's 780,000 Scovilles.
Ooh, I'm trying to see which one is close to 7. You said 708. That's probably hotter than the habanero. Let me see which one of these. Ugh.
I didn't do that much though, so.
And then you have a Scotch bonnet.
And then there's Scotch bonnet.
Yeah, the habanero pepper is 200,000 units. What you have is way hotter than this here, and I didn't even get the seeds on this one. I didn't get
Oh yeah, we just. So yeah.
It smells hot.
I didn't do that much because I don't like hot sauce. Not really.
I like hot sauce, but I don't see how people just eat hot stuff like that.
Do this, yeah. I'll do mild. That's about it. That's about all I do, and probably not at that.
Yeah, I don't. Ooh, oh Lord, that's awful. I don't see how people do that. That's awful.
Alex asked, "Are you okay?"
I'm literally sweating. I'm like sweating. I like when people like. I thought it was like exaggerating. Like they'll eat a pepper and like a little bit. That's how they sweat from that one little. I'm like, I am sweating, y'all. Sweating. This is awful. Because I guess like in the lesson was stating, it tricks your brain to thinking like you're on fire, like you're overheating. So your body goes into like survival mode to where, okay, well, let me cool down by making you sweat. And so I am like literally sweat. Oh, my mouth hurts. I feel like someone punched me in the mouth. That's what it feels like. Because my lips, outside of my lips are burning, but I don't know why. Well, I know why, because the chemicals in the saliva is like on the outside of my mouth. Me just, talking and drinking the milk, and it's awful. My assistant gone. He's awful. So that's all I have for you guys for today. I love the kids. Hope you were entertained. I don't know I think someone asked what ingredient is in Takis to make it spicy. I'm guessing whatever in the ingredients, it may say something like dried cayenne pepper or something like that to make it spicy. And also, like we said in the video, they use the oil from the peppers and put it in pepper spray. And so that, I don't know if anyone's ever been pepper spray before. I haven't, but I imagine it's painful. But the oils from the peppers, they use it in the pepper spray. I thought I had some somewhere. Or mace. Yeah. So does anyone have? Let me see. What is this?
My husband says the pepper spray is awful. Like any police officers or law enforcement that go through any of the training, they have to be maced and pepper sprayed. And he was like, it's awful. Like they start dousing you with milk.
Yeah, like, and I got this right here. This is I guess a thing of pepper spray that I got, and it says on the back that one of the main ingredients in it is capsaicin. I know you can't really see it, but it's like 0.66 capsaicin, and that's what they put this in pepper spray to, I guess, make it burn. So, imagine it is awful. If it's in your mouth, it's awful. If your eyes, I just probably might just faint and just like pass out. But yeah, science, food science. I guess that's what that is. So yeah. So anybody have any? That's all I have for you all. Anybody have any questions? Hope you were entertained. Woo. My
All right, I think Miss Davis froze. So, yeah, I think that was a very entertaining lesson today.
Oh my God.
Hopefully everybody learned something during the lesson. So tomorrow we're gonna have everyone can create and code with our coding teacher from Wilkerson Middle School, Miss Currington. And she says that you pretty much don't need any equipment except for like if you're on a laptop, or she said it's gonna work best if you're on a laptop. So just be mindful tomorrow. Say it again.
Repeat that for me. My internet cut out, I guess. That last sentence.
Okay. Tomorrow she's gonna do coding. And so she said that whatever she's gonna do, her activity is gonna be easiest to do it on a laptop. So if you're on a laptop, that's your best bet. If you're on an iPad or a cell phone, it should work also. But she said it would be the best if you use a laptop. So just be mindful of that. That's your materials for tomorrow, but it should be really fun. Her coding class is really good. Wilkerson has a lot of STEM and STEAM going on in their schools. So I think that's it. Anybody got any questions? Want to raise their hand? Want to tell me something that they ate hot that I didn't see? I saw a lot of hot sauce, a lot of hot Takis. Hold on, I see you, India.
I drunk like some of this.
She drank out the hot sauce bottle.
And it was just in the refrigerator, and I just got a little of it and tasted on a chip and a jalapeno.
So do all bottles, or so on the back of the bottle, does it say anything about the Scoville units? I'm just curious because I know Jamie's bottle see it, but I know Jamie had hot sauce, hot.
It says, no, it really doesn't say it on the back here.
Yeah, a lot of times on the back they'll have the ingredients of the type of pepper that they use, and a lot of time hot sauce is made with cayenne pepper. So normally whatever Scoville.
Yeah, it says it's cayenne pepper, and distilled vinegar, water, salt, and contains 2% or less of I don't know how to pronounce that word.
Yeah.
Can't even see it, but that's fine. All right. We haven't checked in on my Martha Gasson student. I think it's a Martha Gasson student. Hey. Remind me of your name. Janaya. Did you have something hot that you tried over there?
Yes, I
What'd you try?
On one of the original like plain chips, and I had jalapeno pepper.
Okay. And did you drink some milk or some yogurt or some sour cream afterwards?
I had milk.
Milk, okay. Did it help you cool your mouth? Okay, that's good. Nigel, I see you over there.
Oh. Ooh.
All right, Nigel.
Never eat that honey butt again.
Nigel.
Hello. So, the extra hot. Hello, everyone. So, like the extra hot thing that I ate, it was like some egg. It was like some, like that pepper, like a packet of pepper, like you get on a pizza. That you'll come with pizza. Like I ate that, but instead it was like in a seasoning bottle, like a pepper.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. It's like a banana pepper, but it's
And
like
like it was not hot at first, but then my lips started to burn. So
I see you got a milk mustache.
Maybe the milk mustache. Yeah. All right. Anybody else want to share before we get off?
Alex.
Oh, Alexis. Okay, I see you. All right, you're unmuted.
I got a question about tomorrow assignment.
Okay.
Can we use computers?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So either a laptop or a desktop, that's going to be your best bet. But if you don't have it, an iPad or a tablet or a cell phone will work.
Okay.
All right. All right, so it's 5:55. We did pretty good on time today. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Don't forget we're doing coding, 5 o'clock. Should be fun. Y'all make sure y'all have a laptop or a desktop or something available, some type of technology. Y'all have a good one. We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.